koalas. Scientifically named Collateral which also contributes as their Latin name. Their genus Collateral comes from kolos meaning pouch and arctos meaning bear, both in which come from Greek terms. Their species Cinereus comes from the Latin word cinereus meaning ash-colored.
Being part of this world, koalas are also part of the classifications that surround this universe. In that way, we are able to differentiate the creatures of this world, including us, humans. The koala's kingdom is Animalia. Their phylum is Vertebrata. Their class is Mammalia. Their subclass is Marsupialia. Their order is Diprotodontia. Their suborder is Vombatiformes. Their infraorder is Phascolarctomorphia. Their family is Phascolarctidae. Their genus is Phascolarctos, and their species is Cinereus.
Koalas are mainly found in Australia, in particular Eastern Australia. They live in cool temperature zones right up to hot subtropical zones. Koalas live in a range of habitats as long as there are abundant eucalyptus trees of the sort they prefer.
One interesting fact about koalas is that they are marsupial mammals, mammals of an order whose babies are born incompletely developed and are typically carried and suckled in a pouch on the mother's belly. And as you can see, a hairless, blind baby koala called a joey is present in the mother's pouch, plowing its way out. The females have a pouch in which their young first develop. Their pouch faces the rear and has a drawstring-like muscle that the mother can tighten, which helps keep the joeys safe when the mother moves around. Joeys drink their mother's milk during their first 6 to 7 months of life. After about 30 weeks, the mother produces a substance called pap. This substance is actually a specialized form of the mother's droppings, which have passed through her digestive system, giving the joey the enzymes it needs to be able to start digesting the tough gum leaves, making a change in their diet, the young koala being able to start eating eucalyptus leaves.
No, stop!
Why? Leaves are edible, aren't they?
What you are holding is a eucalyptus leaf. Eucalyptus leaves are toxic. The oil inside eucalyptus leaves contain substances that are harmful to humans and animals. Only certain animals, like koalas, are able to detoxify them. Humans, you do not have this ability.
How do koalas ingest eucalyptus leaves and we can't? Can you explain more detail? Because your explanation doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna eat this, please. It looks pretty safe to me.
No, don't eat! Okay. Now I'll explain it to you. There's a reason why koalas can eat eucalyptus leaves and we can't. Their digestive system is different from ours. Their digestive system is able to remove the toxins by filtering them out through the liver. The long caseum completes the process by changing the leaves into digestible nutrients.
Wait, can you explain from the beginning, like the whole process of the digestive system of a koala?
Okay, sorry. So when a koala first eats a eucalyptus leaf, it is chewed up. Mind that a koala must eat 200 to 500 grams of leaf per day to meet its energy requirements. The chewed up leaf first goes down the esophagus, which is a long, hollow muscular tube that connects the pharynx, the membrane-lined cavity behind the nose and the mouth, to the stomach. The leaf then moves to the stomach. The caseum, which is any structure or part that ends in a blind sac or pouch, especially the pouch that marks the beginning of the large intestine, absorbs water and salts from undigested foods before they continue onto the large intestine. Then in the small intestine, the proximal colon, nutrients are extracted from food ingested to provide the body with energy. Moving down to the distal colon and rectum, remaining things are waste, So they exit through the anus. Their digestive process takes the form of cellulose breakdown of a straight chain of polymer into carbohydrates. The koala utilizes these carbohydrates for energy. They are able to digest cellulose due to the microorganisms, like bacteria, in the koala caseum, which breaks down the fibrous diet into substances that are much easier to absorb. A koala has a caseum almost 4 times its body size, just for you to know. Okay, so eucalyptus leaves have high concentrations of tannins, which are compounds that are readily form chemical complexes with proteins, making them resistant to the process of degrading within the insides of mammals. Researchers isolated the endobacterium, rod-shaped gram-negative bacteria occurring normally in the intestines of humans and animals in the feces, the solid waste that is left after food is digested. Feces form in the in- intestines and pass out of the body through the anus. And caseal wall of a koala that is capable of degrading tannin protein complexes. The bacterium is called TPCDE, or tannin protein complex degrading endobacterium. If koalas didn't have an active mechanism to use tannin-bound protein, eucalyptus leaves would offer them absolutely no nutritional value because of the relatively high tannin, a type of acid content, and low protein content. This bacteria is thought to reduce the effect of tannin, making more of the protein in the koala's diet available for digestion. While the food is in the caseum, the liver detoxifies the oils found in the leaves by producing glucuronic acid.
That was a lot of information. I guess someone's not going to be eating toxic leaves.
I'm glad to hear that. Here, eat this. Your body can certainly handle this.
Oh, and but just curious, how do koalas not die? Because I heard from somewhere that they don't drink water. Don't all animals need water to live?
It's true. Koalas don't really drink water, but when they do, it's quite rare because they obtain their water through eucalyptus leaves. Eucalyptus leaves are 50% water.
Oh, okay. Oh, and thank you for saving my life. Oh my gosh, I would have died if it wasn't for you.
No problem. Here, eat this instead of the eucalyptus leaves. Get fat, whatever, I don't care. Just don't eat the leaves.
Okay.
Okay, bye!
Now that you know their digestive system, we'll tell you more facts about koalas. Their size. Larger in the southern regions, koalas from head to toe are about 30.7 inches for males and about 28 inches for females. A shocking fact is that at birth, koalas are about 19 millimeters in length from head to toe when they are just born, being about the size of a bee. Here is an image of a joey koala when it is first born. Cannot see, and it cannot hear. Some people say it's the size of a bee, and others say it's the size of a jelly bean. However, both come to the one conclusion that joey koalas are born very small. Their weight. Southern koalas tend to weigh a bit more than northern koalas. For southern koalas, males average about to 26 pounds and females average about to 17.4 pounds. For northern koalas, males average about to 14.3 pounds and females average about to 11.2 pounds. Their fur. Koalas, like many other animals, have fur. However, they are different according to where they live in the parts of Australia. Koalas that live in the southern part of Australia have fur that is thick and woolly, while koalas that live in the northern part of Australia have fur that is short, giving them a naked appearance. Moving on to their coat, koalas have the thickest coat of the marsupial family. Koalas are colored from gray to white, and northern koalas have shorter and lighter color coats than southern koalas. The color and pattern of koalas vary within individuals and their age. The gestation period of a koala is very different from a human gestation. While humans' gestation period, which is the process of carrying or being carried in the womb between conception and birth, takes about 9 to 10 months, the period for koalas takes about 34 to 36 days. While humans are known to give birth to twins, triplets, and many other more children, koalas are only known to usually give birth to a single young, twins being extremely rare, and more than one children being born also being rare. Lifespan. Koalas have lifespans that average to about 13 to 18 years today. However, the lifespan of koalas differ from the past due to different situations and stress levels that have changed over the past years. Sadly, humans are known as the principal predator of koalas that have caused their lifespan to decrease as years go by and by.
There were once several different kinds of koala, all but one of which had died out. The earliest known member of the koala family was the browser, which lived 15 million years ago. Evidence of a giant koala, twice the size of its modern descendant, exists in fossils dating back more than 40,000 years. The sequence of koalas in the fossil record.
The first record of a koala being seen by a European named John Price was on January 26, 1798. On August 21, 1803, the first detailed account of a koala was published in the Sydney Gazette. In 1816, the French naturalist de Blainville gave the koala its scientific name, Phascolarctos, from the Greek words for leather pouch and bear. Later, the German naturalist Goldfuss gave it the specific name cinereus, meaning ash-colored, after the color of the original specimen.